What's up, JG Willis crew? Hope all is well, and well is all. Hey, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to part 2 of my leftover food and BLOVES Smackalicious sauce. Now, remember the other day when I was eating my food? I told you, I mentioned in the video that my potatoes were kind of hard, so I put them in the oven for a while and got them to soften up. But as you can see, this is the same food from the last time. I didn't and I was not going to waste it. So I'll go ahead and chow down on it. But before that, I must say my grace. Thank you. Amen. So let's go ahead and get started. Mmm. Mmm. See? Much better. See? Look at that. Just bite right on into it. No problem. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm talking about much better. Mm. You know, that's things happen like that, but I knew for a fact, whatever the reason was, I wasn't gonna waste it though. Mm-mm. Because listen, I remember this elderly lady. She always told us whenever we would talk to her, she said, "Waste not, want not." So think about that. You know what I'm saying? If you don't waste it, you won't have to want for much. This is good too. I know this is another day, right? And each day that God allowed me to wake up, I'm very thankful for it. Very thankful. And you should be too. So, and I will always ask you guys, how's your day? How's your day going so far? Hope it's good, And if it's not good, put a smile on your face. And it'll change it. It'll change it up for you. You'll see. Just put a smile on that face and keep rolling. It's real good. And you know what? For some reason, I used to say I never understood it, but I think I understand it now. When you put food in the refrigerator after after you done prepared a meal and let it sit for a while, set overnight or a day or two. For some reason, like all of the flavor like soaks itself in there or something like that because it is so much better the next day or two. You know? And I know looking at this and watching me dip it in this sauce is making your mouth water for some. But like I said, hey, go and find the ingredients that it takes to make this sauce, and then just cook you up a variety of different foods, and then just dip it in and eat it. I'm telling you. See, look at that chicken. Go on with your bad self. Mm-hmm. And what this proves too is that you notice the variety of food I have, right? And to be able to dip each one of those into this sauce and enjoy it shows that this is some good sauce. Mm-hmm. That's good. You know, I also wanted to tell you guys that hey, I enjoy making these videos, for you guys, and I really, really appreciate you guys for taking time out of your busy schedule to tune in and watch me make them. See that? I bet you're saying to yourself, boy, he sure is digging in. And guess what? You are right. I am digging in. I am enjoying this. It is good. You bet your bottom dollar. Mm-hmm. Yep. Excuse me. That's what you call skin in the bone right there. Look at that. Mm-hmm. Out of there. All right, let me ask you guys something. How many of you like fishing? You know, going fishing, you know. You gotta let me know too. Cause I was I was thinking about I was thinking about this this one time my sister and I went fishing, right? And we went down to a lake that has a dam, you know, in the area where we were fishing. So we was on this one side near the dam. We weren't really catching anything. And so across the street, across the road there was another body of water, you know, that was kind of like, almost looked like a pond, but it actually was connected to the lake. So we decided, hey, since we're not catching nothing over on the side that we were at, we were going to go over to the side where that looks like a pond. Okay, so like to get over there, you kind of had to walk down in like a little ditch. Wasn't really deep or anything, right? And you can see it. It looked soft, but it just looked like sort of like when it rains and then it dries up, and before it completely dries, you know, it it looks a little wet. So, we proceed to go over there. Oh my goodness. So my sister is going in front of me, and just as she starts to going across the little dish there, she just immediately starts sinking. And so we're like, oh my goodness, like what's going on here? And she's like, oh, help, what's going on? So I back up real fast, and I'm like, wait. And so look, let me tell you what it was, and let me tell you about it. It was quicksand. I don't know if you're familiar with quicksand or what it does, but quicksand, it's never hard. It never hardens. It will just allow you to cause you to continue to sink. And the more you struggle, the deeper you go. And so by her panicking and struggling, she's starting to sink, right? I'm looking around like, what can I get? What? And I'm kind of panicking, and in a sense, like running around like, what am I gonna get? And so finally I see this long stick, because at first I tried to reach one of our poles out there, but it wasn't working. So I went and kept running around, and I found this long stick. And I'm reaching the stick out there, and I finally got the stick out, far enough, without me slipping into it, and we both get caught. There was nobody in sight. There was nobody, around that we could even scream or call for. So like I said, I finally got the stick reached out far enough that she can catch on to it. And boy, let me tell you something. That quicksand is so sticky, it makes your body weight feel like it triples, right? So I mean, here I am. I'm struggling. I'm pulling, and and she's holding on. I'm putting all my might into it. Didn't seem like it was gonna work, right? But I'm gonna tell you, wasn't nothing but the grace of God, though. I'm telling you, because I had no clue of what else I was gonna do, right? And I couldn't. The longer I would wait, the further down she would sink. And let me tell you, she had sunk all the way to like almost to her neck. And so it wasn't nothing sticking up but her head and part of her arms. It wasn't all all of her arms, because like I said, the more struggling you do, the more you would sink. And so finally I just kept going, like I thought I was just completely out of energy, but like I said, that's the way God works. Somehow he gave me that extra energy to just keep pulling back. Keep pulling back and just, digging my heels into the ground. And finally, and look, and you have to do it at an angle. Because if you think you're going to do like a lifting motion, no. Like I say, remember, it almost triples your body weight. You're not doing it. So finally got her to move at an angle, and I was able to keep working and rocking, and got her to move a little bit. Kept moving enough, just enough to keep her going until where she could actually reach dry ground and kind of like help, dig in, and then I could put my hand out there, and we lock hands, and I was able to finally get her out. Needless to say, guess what? That was the end of my fishing day right there. We didn't catch nothing. We didn't make it to the other side, to that little pond area. But we were thankful that we survived to leave there with a breath of fresh air. I'm telling you. And listen to this good. No, I am not saying this to scare you or deter you from fishing. Fishing is fun, fantastic. So whenever you get a chance to go, and especially if you love fishing or even like fishing, or even just want to go watch somebody fish, go on out there. Go on out there to a lake or a pond or something like that, and watch or try it out for yourself. You'll enjoy it. It's so relaxing. Just like this is so relaxing to my gut. Because I just slither on down there. My two intestines are down there. They just dancing down there. They happy. You know what I'm saying? They're happy down there. Like, hey, you get some? Yeah, man, I got some. You got some? Yeah. They all good. Uh-oh. Excuse me. That try to ease down the wrong pipe. We ain't gonna have that. We ain't gonna ease down the wrong pipe. Don't forget, you guys gotta let me know if you like fishing. Put it in the comments. So I get a feel of how many fishermen I have watching. Give me a little of this water here. Well, you guys know, you pretty much know what time it is. You can see things are slowing down. And so listen. If I don't get to finish it all, oh, you best believe I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to eat it later. I am going to eat it later. And also, everybody, if you watch this video and you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Subscribe to it. Comment. Now, remember, I want your comments. I want them. Let me know what's going on, especially about if you're a fisherman. Turn on the notification bell. Ding. Share. And share again. Do not forget this. I will always say it as a reminder so you won't forget it, that Jesus is the reason for all the seasons. And remember, I love you guys, and I will talk with you later.